get the very fast saber ability to get out. It is Puck there and being the actual like very tough. Have ourselves, it seems like for IC, but he gives us the base for here, but the thing is, we're already here today, the same game. We'll be able to dodge off the when stuff is for him, not being smart, maybe still fine. They will have to come out and ask for and then we'll see the character and top and then Brady is ready to test the race car and it's on the line and we'll be able to have an position to have that all there. I think should be able to make that. But I guess what's more interesting is they just go to the I like how to take those team aside near the eyes. Perhaps not the best. I think also if you're not outside like a 545 in favor of where these characters want to script that yeah, exactly the only and you would add a bloodbath, not because not like really one of the great times that has RPG and at least one on the ground. Still yanking where that will benefit. I want to even have it's okay decline over in mid, but it is definitely going to be not a AFK farming mid lane, that's for sure. She at least will have the Crystal Maiden's aura, and of course the Crystal Maiden who may situationally wander in to fight the Puck as well. So Lina will have the nuking advantage to some extent. Naga Medusa being banned out with Alchemist feels great, man. The wings are, gonna pick up a Tinker, so it's not gonna be a mid lane Puck. It's gonna be a mid lane Tinker with an off lane Puck, it seems. Very interesting. Tinker is a hero that can definitely help in killing off Lina, but a little bit less so compared to the Puck. They're just going to put the Puck survivability over in the off lane, and IG have kind of okay methods of dealing with the Puck. It's not the best. Earth Spirit's okay. Crystal Maiden's okay. They're safe laner from burning. They don't really have any great way of handling a Tinker right now. Earth Spirit has quite a bit of mobility. Legion Commander as well is okay. Anti-Mage is pretty good here for IG if they want to bust that one out. You know, pretty stable for the team. Perhaps they would want to get a little bit more aggressive. They had Burning Jug with Legion Commander, which lets you kind of snowball as a team. Anti-Mage will be a little bit slower in that regard, but maybe they want to keep the pace of game up pretty quickly. With Legion Lina, you don't really want to sit back forever. You want to be able to play aggressively in the mid stages, but they're going to go for Spectre. Now that is an anti-Tinker hero right there. Spectre is a hero that may have some difficulty surviving in the early stages. They're going up against Monkey King. You are not the best hero at pressuring a Puck. In fact, you're pretty bad at it because you just orb out. But as far as safe lane heroes that are used to counter Tinker, Spectre is, I want to say, at the top, if not near the top. Near the top, if not at the top. Yeah, I'm not really sure if anyone does it better than Spectre from the safe lane. Haunt is definitely a tool. And this is actually going to line up pretty well with IG's timings. Like, the timing you usually want to hit, get ultimates on the Legion and Lina, get Blink Dagger on the Legion, and then go for a couple of kills. Whether those kills are for positioning yourself very aggressively on the map, or just kills for kill's sake in order to get the gold, to get the dual damage, it doesn't really matter. The Spectre should definitely have Haunt by then. So, haunting in, getting those pickoffs, being kind of fueled by the Legion and Lina, and Spectre kind of snipes them all. Very powerful setup. And I really like how the wing side have their team fight set up. Like, they have the initiation in spades, they have Monkey King, they have Puck, they have what they need to start those fights, and they have the punishment necessary to actually kill the enemy heroes off. Now, if they get initiated upon, then things will be certainly very different. But Coil with Monkey King is absolutely disgusting. They have the Visage team fight there as well. As far as team fight from your supports, Visage is probably the upper 50 percentile of power level in that regard. You know, with Warlock being at number 1, or close to number 1. The wing side will have the ability to kind of grind out the map with the Tinker. And once you have map control, then Puck ganks, Juggernaut, Omnislash kills, they all get a lot easier. So this draft is I'm not sure if I would favor one team heavily over the other. I mean, the IG I would just favor because they're IG. But Wings definitely have a pretty clean draft of their own, so it is very close to 50-50 just with looking at these heroes. It is going to come down to, as it normally does, to how well do the roamers play. How much is this Monkey King going to get done? Turns out you can't see the name of the player when the Monkey King is transformed. I did not know that. But yeah, we have ourselves Baboka and his Earth Spirit. That is the thing of nightmares right here. Legion Commander is taking a pretty heavy hit over in top already. XSS, though, very comfortable with this hero. Unable to snag the bounty rune, but damage trades looks like it's fairly even-ish. OP is going to be playing the Lina over in mid. We got Burning on his Spectre bottom, and supporting him is going to be Q's Crystal Maiden. Probably will need to babysit full on because this is looking like an aggressive support duo of Ice Ice on the Monkey King. We got Visage here as well, handled by Maxine. That is, I'm pretty sure, not the proper name, but okay. Faithbian is on the puck, and they already see Q orb in with the slowdown. The dagger is going to be thrown, but Q is actually fast enough to get into the trees. He has a chance of surviving if he does that, but they just need one more right click. It looks like they lost him. The slow from the dagger, just enough, it seems. Roll in, not going to connect, but they still see Faithbian. He will orb himself out of there. A couple more tower shots, but Q actually survives the gank. First time ever a Crystal Maiden has survived a gank in the history of Dota. Dagger onto Faith, but he will salve up afterwards, so he should be just fine. And it looks like I missed someone. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's just Blink on the Juggernaut, and this action-packed bottom lane is actually going to be happening. Now, again, the power level of Visage depends on how well you can force the lanes, and they have forced a 3v3 lane. That is where Visage is the most, at his most powerful. Definitely one of the better heroes in 3v3 situations, right up there with Undying. Quick look at the other lane before we focus on the bottom. XSS already has, level 2, so he should be just fine going up against the Juggernaut. Spin is going to be very powerful, that's for sure. Baboka, oh, dies as soon as I look away. Feels terrible, man. Looks like they just caught him out in the middle of nowhere there. So XSS does have to respect the spin. But if he gets a couple moment of courage procs, he should be just fine. Over in mid, it should be a very even lane. But this is also going to be a slanted lane for Wings on bottom. They already have themselves First Blood. They have the fact that they have a Puck versus a Spectre as their kind of farming hero in this lane. And Spectre's not really well prepared to deal with this. At the very worst for Wings, they have just range heroes able to poke away at Burning. And then you have Crystal Maiden, who really isn't supposed to be fighting in these lanes. We can see Q, he is jungling right now, has jungled in the first game. He pretty much just wants to play AFK Crystal Maiden until he actually has levels. Once you're level 3, 4, 5 on Crystal Maiden, then joining the fights is actually... this fucking tree. Joining the fights is actually a possibility. Use a Tango on it, it kills him instantly. But until you're at that point, you're kind of a useless hero. And Baboka being in this area doesn't really do anything for Burning. Like, if you jump in towards Burning and Baboka rolls in, the Earth Spirit's not going to stop that aggression on Burning. He's just going to do a little bit of damage. And the damage that Earth Spirit is able to put out is always very, very low. So this lane is going to be a lane where Wings are just bullying back the IG squad, locking the Spectre out of the game, keeping her at a measly 4 CS, up towards top. Ooh, XSS. He's putting the screws to this Juggernaut, at least he's trying to as best he can, but it's all fun and games until another hero pops up. It's the Monkey King. A 2v2 lane is actually bottom lane for IG. But it will be Wings to have a slight lead in this early laning stage, with Baboka mostly being locked down on this bottom lane. Really, really don't want that to happen if you're an Earth Spirit. You would rather be free to roam wherever you want. But hey, if you pick a Spectre, you're gonna have to babysit her. It's just the way it goes. The mid lane is still a wash. The top lane is looking fairly even as well. XSS just slightly behind, but a couple CS in this off lane, not a big deal. And getting this puck accelerated is a pretty big deal for Wings. Faster Coil gets up, the more control you have so that you can fill the Soul Assumption bar faster. I mean, Coil is always going to be a great tool, but it is especially good when you have a Visage with you. If you get the familiars as well with the coil, oh, that's a lot of damage. OP, I said before, is a gankable hero. How aggressive is this Tinker's build? Fairly aggressive. 2 points laser, 1 point missile. Could definitely be more heavy in the March. So yeah, if they do jump in, he will be able to do something at least. Laser. And LSA will stop the Monkey King in his track, but still they land the stick. OP gets healed by XS, but it's not enough. He arrives, going to charge in, but he can't get any kills here. In the meantime, they actually take down the bottom lane. 2 heroes, in fact. Visage and Puck both going down here. Baboka and Burning barely slipping either over towards the top. In the meantime, oh my god, I'm just barely missing everything. God damn it. XSS will chase down Ice Ice and get the kill. That was, you know, some A+ camera work right there. I know you guys are jealous. I know. You're gonna have to calm down. IG suddenly, out of nowhere, claim 1,000,000 kills. Not really sure what happened over in that bottom lane. Puck, I guess, used Orb and then got caught afterwards. Now Visage is, I guess, was only level 2, so he's a very easy hero to kill. But I feel like that probably shouldn't have happened. OP will take a laser. Here comes a jump in from Ice Ice. Shadow, ready to use his aggressive kit. Missile level 1 will do next to nothing. And well, Maxine's gonna come in. Stun will be kicked out by Baboka, not doing a ton. They will keep OP safe. Yeah, level 1 missile versus infused raindrop just doesn't do anything. Lina will be fine. Yeah, Blink is getting a lot of free farm up towards top lane, but level 6 Legion is up. Level 6 Jug is also up. With the spin Omni Slash, if he's able to use both of them on the Legion Commander, that should be a kill. But now that Legion Commander has her own level 6, we can see Boca rotating up towards his top lane. Just want to start things off dueling in the right fashion. Even if you don't get the kill, it's not a big deal. Just get a kill using duel as just like another stun. We have had now a lot of focus drawn away from the bottom lane. Great for Burning. Still not having the best matchup versus the Puck. But again, there's no way around that. You pick yourself a Spectre, you're going to get screwed over by matchups most of the time. At least for him, Faithbn doesn't have a level 6 yet. Spectre is closing in on that Haunt mark. If they can wait for the Haunt before they start the duels, then dueling and actually winning the duel is going to be a much higher possibility for the IG squad. Right now, actually, there is no Juggernaut in the top lane. Wants to use Omni Slash on Spectre. And that's reasonable and everything, but no one's farming top. Because no one's farming top, that means no one's stopping XSS from farming top. That is a problem. Ooh, Laguna Blade, Dragon Slave? Ooh. Just walking in Laguna Blading. Classic Lina plays. She has the mana to sustain that, so it's not a big deal. There's a gank going on towards bottom. Gonna keep my eyes on XSS in the meantime. We got Blink coming in from the rear. Q is gonna be spotted first, but they stun and silence him. Coil though, onto 2. They do stun the Juggernaut pretty well, but then the Omni Slash comes in and he instantly gets a 2 kill. Burning will get onto Faithbn, trying to chase him down, but the damage, it was just enough to get the kill in one more swipe. Blink can't send the healing ward fast enough. Juggernaut does get 2 kills, but they give a kill over to the Spectre. Ultimately, for IG, I'm pretty sure they're going to be okay with that. Losing their supports is not a big deal. Getting Burning that recovery kill onto the Puck, it is not irrelevant. Now, they're not going to be ecstatic about that, but still, it's not the worst thing to happen. Q and Baboka back from the dead. And they'll look for some trees to kill. They'll find Nova. He'll stun 2 heroes. Kick will be dodged, but Frostbite, you can't dodge that. Just not possible. They have a Laguna. They don't need it. They'll take down Ice Ice. Monkey King, not really doing a ton. And this top lane, we can see, like, where's the Juggernaut, right? That's the kill power they need with the Omni Slash, if it was up. Or a spin. Ideally both. But no one stopping this Legion Commander from farming is not good, man. You gotta pressure the Legion. You can't let her just do this. Teleport in is gonna immediately be met with a duel and a Haunt. The Blink will survive all of that. Turn around for a spin onto XSS. The damage onto Legion Commander is very high. It looks like it should get the kill, and it will. Burning's now kind of stuck on this top lane. Backup coming in for Boca and Q. Way in the back is not going to do enough as Q should be chased down. We'll get a Frostbite off on the Monkey King. Kick stun is there as well. Ice, ice. He can't catch up to this Crystal Maiden, it seems. He'll lay into Baboka instead. They need a slow down Grave Chill. Will be cast, but Boca's already rolled away. He'll be fine, and they actually stun up the Monkey King, and he's not on a cliff or anything, so they're able to close in and start whacking him. He will start to run through them, but Burning will always chase you down in that case. They will get the killing spree for Burning. And IG have been really, really vigilant about keeping this Monkey King's trees in mind. Wherever he jumps, seems like they have tools necessary to kill him off. Earth Spirit, again, doing most of that. That was not exactly the cleanest engagement there for IG. Lots of heroes coming in from the back, but just not in time to help out the Legion commanders. They will lose the Legion to the Jug. But still getting Burning out of there in time. Getting Burning involved in a kill. Not the kill that they wanted, but a kill. Burning's working with the pretty poverty item slots right now. Midas? Interesting. A recovery or acceleration Midas? I mean, he's still doing pretty well in his net worth considering how bad his start was. His like very early start. Midas on Spectre is like a glacially slow way to play. I think he probably could have gotten away with you know, a Yasha build if he wants to. He probably was able to get away with the Radiance Rush. But hey, more gold on a Spectre is never a bad thing, right? Who could say no to the experience as well? And the talents on the Spectre are not hugely game-breaking. They're powerful for sure, but it's not you know, Ember Spirit level of power or, you know, pre-patch Lone Druid power level. So getting it for the experience, it's only kind of okay. Wukong's command not up yet, but there are 4 heroes coming in towards XSS. He is so screwed right now. Just farming away, suddenly 1,000,000 heroes in your lane. They have an Omni Slash, they don't need it. They will expend the coil there. But for a Legion Commander, again, that is a small price to pay. Despite all of this, though, Wings are still falling behind a little bit in net worth. Not by any crippling amount. But the IG side are farming very efficiently. Oh, Baboka found himself an Invis rune. For right now, that is a huge pickup. He has an Observer Ward in the area, so he doesn't exactly need to stick onto these heroes, but they're setting up a trap for this Puck. And if they can get a little bit closer, a little bit faster, they should be able to kill him. They will roll in on him. Stun is going to be used, but he will get Omni Slash, so nice stun does nothing. Puck's going to try to orb himself away, but with Spectre on his tail, he will go down. They will stick, slow down the Legion Commander. Here comes the Tinker as well. Laying down a couple layers of March. Killing off the Familiars, not even going to happen. 1-for-1 trade. Not the worst thing to happen for Wings. Could have been a lot worse considering there's a invisible Earth Spirit there. IG probably wanted something a little bit more than just that one kill. They are still looking for this Blink Dagger on Legion Commander, so she's not like completely ready to just go ham 24/7. IG looking to play a little bit of a slower game, getting a Hand of Midas before Radiance, getting a... I mean, still it's going to be a pretty decently timed Blink Dagger, but considering the kind of free farm start, definitely is later than XSS would have liked. Going into the later stages is going to make it so that Tinker is going to be fairly oppressive. I mean, the split push from Wings is pretty substantial. Like, they have Tinker, which already means the split push is going to be ridiculously strong. They have the Visage Familiars. Puck is a pretty good split pusher just because you can throw out your nukes, blast down a creep wave, and then leave. Most of the time being completely safe in doing so. Plus he has an ultimate movement speed Smoke broke, and they will just haunt straight in. Burning will throw the dagger. Familiars will slow down XSS. Looks like Legion Commander won't be able to blink in. Looking for a familiar kill, maybe? And that's also not going to happen. So Haunt used on the Spectre, gaining absolutely nothing. A clean retreat for Wings. Tower damage, about half HP, respectable.